Hey everybody, I'm going to get started. I'm gonna just do like a mid checkup on the signs. So we're gonna start with Aries, Sidereal. Actually, let's do Sidereal Aries Risings. Let's see what we got. So Sidereal Aries Risings. I feel like I got the Ten of Swords. So it's letting me know that this is actually the Gemini Sun card. So this lets me know that some of y'all really are feeling that heat that came with Gemini season and the way it's affected you and how you're doing in life, all of that other stuff. This is probably your tipping point. There was probably a lot of overstimulation because Aries, Gemini is in your third house. So maybe you've been exhausted with communication. Maybe there's some things that's going on that's causing you to feel like, you know, you can't do it anymore. I feel like there was a lot of plans that you had mentally that probably didn't work out. All I would be able to tell you is that there's an opportunity. It's a new season's coming up. Sidereal Cancer season is coming up. This is time for you to kind of make those bonds, get those bonds back together. It's going to be in your fourth house, so this is the best time for you to take care of the home, take care of your ancestor work. I recommend on my site, I do have a how to work with your ancestors or connect with your ancestors through astrology. You can start to get to know them and how they got through things, because this may be a generational thing that you're going through, but you have to be learning, Sidereal Aries Risings, to organize your thoughts. That's going to be a very key factor. If you don't know how to organize your thoughts, you're going to have problems in the future when it comes to getting things done, wanting things done a certain way, because you're not specific enough. There's a difference between having a want and then you completely disregarding those wants, or those needs, and going for your wants. So there's a difference between having needs and then you discarding your needs for pure wants that only have temporary outcomes. So let's get into Sidereal Taurus Risings. How did y'all do for Sidereal Gemini season? So for some of you, I have Justice reversed. And basically with Justice reversed, I feel like there's some things that y'all are trying to work out a little bit better. So for Sidereal Taurus Risings, there's some things that you have realized that maybe you thought you had a solid structure, but in reality there were some things that you couldn't quite get right, or you couldn't quite understand and know how to work out. But now that you have that understanding, you know what it is that you value and you need to balance and create harmony in. So Libra, this card represents Libra, so Libra is going to be in your sixth house. So that means there's some things that you needed to work on, get right. Some of your habits aren't the most productive. Your habits are always based on the current moment, knowing that things are going to change, and you have to be able to keep up with those changes and make sure you have something sustainable enough to adapt itself in the first place. So keep that in mind, because that's going to be really, 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 really important. That's really it, Sidereal Taurus people. Let's get into Sidereal Gemini Risings. That's what the sun was in y'all first house. So we got the Three of Swords. And basically with the Three of Swords here, I feel like for some of y'all, there were some things you had to be honest. And you already know a Sidereal Gemini Rising is always going to be honest about some shit, right? But sometimes honesty turns into feeling like, you know, you have to kind of finagle the truth. And I feel like sometimes y'all try to like manipulate and do wordplay instead of being blatant about what's actually going on. And that's why y'all got this card. So like I say, I feel like right now y'all are coming into, I would say, a better place with this honesty, because now you're able to see where you want to go, how you want to go about things, and how you want to get things done in the future. And that's because y'all have to open your hearts up and stop lying to yourself about certain things. So Libra is in y'all's 5th house. So that means Saturn kind of probably took a toll on your fun. You probably wanted to turn up this season, do whatever you wanted to do, but there was something that was kind of blocking that. And in order to have a nice, creative, successful time, you have to be able to factor in the things that you kind of don't prefer to do or don't like, because you have to express yourself properly and healthily. So if you were doing some avoiding Sidereal Gemini risings, you were going to run into some issues anyway, because of the lack of honesty you were having with the situation, because you wanted your version of the truth instead of the actual truth that you needed to do better in life, if that makes sense. So like I said, I'm going through, I should have put a title for this live, but I forgot to do it. Honestly, I don't give a shit that much. We rolling with this, we living it up, taking our time. So Sidereal Cancer Rising. So Sidereal Cancer Risings, why are y'all getting like all these Libra cards? Like, I've been pulling nothing but air cards, so y'all really been in y'all air bag. So Sidereal Cancer Risings, I got the oh shit, I almost dropped it. I got the 4 Swords. So this card is in your 4th house. So maybe, I feel like y'all took a break. Like Sidereal Cancer Risings took a break from everything. Y'all are fine. Y'all not really tripping off a lot no more. I feel like you've been like it's been really about protecting your peace this whole time. You've been, thank you. I look good today. But anyway, I feel like y'all have been protecting your peace, staying out of the drama, and if you haven't, this is the time to really cool down. This is I'm just doing a mid-month reading too. This is your time to just cool down, take a break, take a breather. We're almost ending Sidereal Gemini Sun season, so this is your time to just relax. If you're trying to do too much, you're going to miss the opportunities and the information and the downloads you get when you are relaxed. So keep that in mind. Sidereal Cancer Risings. Sidereal Leo Risings. We got the Queen of Pentacles for y'all. So this is a Virgo card. So this is in your 2nd house. Oh, Sidereal Leo Risings. Y'all been getting into y'all motherfucking bag, I see. Like, y'all are taking care of business, making sure your shit organized. You're not letting nobody fuck with your money, your time. None of that. Y'all are doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. Living in your confidence, knowing that you are great and you are light, you're getting your money right. And actually, I know Sidereal Leo Rising, this card is going to fit her so well because she's working on her money. So like I said, if any of y'all been trying to work on your money and get your stuff together, this is the best time to do it. You're understanding how your finances work and stuff like that is going to be very beneficial to y'all. You're going to see a lot when you reassess maybe if you're having money problems, if you wanted to invest in something. If you've been seeing something you want to invest in, I suggest you do it. I think this is a good opportunity. Make sure, of course, you're thoroughly researching and stuff like that. You'll be pretty much A-okay. Whatever, Leo. Okay. Let's do Sidereal Virgos. Sidereal Virgo Risings. So I got the 4 of Cups. Okay. I will say this. It's Cancer Moon season is coming up. And I feel like y'all are going to be... It probably might not be the best moon season for y'all. It's coming up in like 2 days. And And I feel like that's only because there was some, sorry, my timer went off. There's some things that y'all had expectations on that you just did not meet. And because you didn't meet these expectations, you feel disappointed, like you did something wrong. I'm trying to look where Cancer will be in y'all house. Just give me a second. So it would be in your 11th house, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 11th house. So there's some hopes and dreams. There's some things that you wanted to manifest, that you know what I'm saying, wanted to make happen. I see it, that it didn't happen for you, and y'all a little bit disappointed about it. But I wouldn't take it personal. I would use this Cancer moon season to help you reconnect with what it is you truly want, because I feel like you just did surface level hopes. But you got to remember, your hopes and dreams have roots to them. And in order to understand where these roots and these creativity comes from, you have to go to the inner child, which is the 5th house. So there's some things that y'all need to unpack there to help you understand that this is a lot deeper. This is like a childhood dream you've recreated into your adult life. So I would say get that right. So we got Sidereal Virgo risings. Let's see. So with Sidereal Virgo, Sidereal Libra risings, let me do another one because my mind was off. So I'll do Sidereal Libra risings. Let's see what we got. I got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like for some of y'all, there may be some problems with being able to know what your goals are going to be met. There's probably some fickle foundations y'all are experiencing that causes you to not really want to invest in something or go through with something. So I would say take this time to kind of go back over what your goals are. I feel like some of y'all are kind of distracted. Of course, you're split down the middle with two things, but it's about learning how to maintain. Libra, y'all are all about maintenance. Keep it that way. Don't stray from it. It's about maintaining what you want and making sure your goals are in alignment. So what you're looking for is to keep alignment going and not straying from that. And y'all will pretty much do pretty okay. I just feel like also there's a lack of self-worth here. Feeling like what you're doing is not going to have very much value anyway. But that's not true. You merely just have to take a second look or a deeper look at what it is that you want in order to maintain it. So you got to get more detailed and more meticulous about it. You can't be like, I don't know. You have to be assertive and sure and say yes or dead ass no. Like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, really get in. It's time to slam the gavel down on some shit that you didn't want to do, but you know you need to do it in order to move forward. Get the ball rolling. Don't expect perfection out of this shit. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's just supposed to be doable. You can carve out and go over the detailed work later. You're starting to act like the fucking Sidereal Virgos. Don't do that. No, you're maintaining and doing that maintenance, doing check-ins and refining at this point. This is no everything has to be perfect. It's not perfection. It's just greatness. Greatness doesn't always have to be perfect. It just has to be great. Shit. I dropped my cards. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, damn. Okay. I got my cards. I'm coming back. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, Sidereal Scorpio risings. Okay, it's me, but I'm not going to make it about me. I know how to block that out. Sidereal Scorpio risings. So, the moon card. Some of you Sidereal Scorpio risings are probably in a confusing place right now. You don't really know what to do, how to go about stuff. You're used to having a direction, and when you're without a direction, you're like, what the fuck do I do? Where do I go from now? And the answer is yes. Do whatever you feel you need to do in order to maintain this part of your life. If you feel like you have to go this way or just try something to kind of get the ball rolling again, try it and experiment. Don't be scared to experiment. You're somebody who's always into planning things and making sure you do things at the right time. You forget about the art of spontaneous shit, that you'll be able to connect with something new, and it can help you keep that momentum you've been trying to maintain. Just fuck around and have fun. Shit, I think y'all forget to have fun a lot. Like, don't trip off of stuff like this. The moon is Pisces, so that's basically in your 5th house. There we go. Pisces in your 5th house. Learn to have fun with this shit. Live it up. Like, go drink something. Go eat something. Go relax. Like, just chill the fuck out. Not everything's supposed to make sense. It'll make sense later. Shit. Get out your own head. Have a blast. This shit's supposed to be fun. Like, this life shit's supposed to be easy for us. Come on now. Get right. Get right. Let's do a sidereal sage rising. So sidereal sage risings mid-month. I smell hard as hell. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands. This is such a weird card for y'all, I feel, because it's not something that you think this is something a sidereal Sag rising goes through. And I feel like based on what I'm getting from this card, I feel like some of y'all are not fully understanding the power of your words. I feel like some of y'all need to learn how to, if you're somebody who wants to have things, or you say you're going to do things, you need to stand on your word or don't say shit at all, because you have people that are counting on you. So don't disappoint, because once you quit on your own dreams, first of all, you're not even quitting on them, you're quitting on yourself, because you had plans and goals. And when you allow your emotions, and you know, Sidereal Sag, the optimist, you know what I'm saying, Jupiter rule, but when you let everything else kind of dictate how you want to go forward in life based on your emotions that you know are temporary, you give up on yourself. Like, it's like y'all are giving me procrastination vibes. Like, you don't really want to do this right now because of, you know, certain situations and circumstances. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Stick to what you're doing, how you want it done, and etc., and you'll be able to go from there. But stop giving up on what it is that you want, because that's dumb as hell. And let me get what house this card is in. 11th house. Yeah, y'all are 11th house. This card is in your 11th house. So like I said, giving up on your dreams means giving up on self, straight up. And it fits because dreams, like I said, hopes and dreams are in the 11th house. So we're in the right space for that. And for the Sidereal Risings, your card, the Ace of Pentacles, anywhere where there's earth in your chart is where it is. So Libra, Virgo, so 2nd house, etc. So it'd be your 2nd house, your 6th house, and your 10th house is what areas are going to be impacted in the whole thing. So keep that in mind. Sometimes my brain gets racked up trying to think about these charts, so I'm sorry. So Sidereal Capricorn Risings. Let's see what your mid-month reading is. I got the Queen of Cups reversed. I mean, it's not similar to what Sidereal Sagittarius are going through, but I feel like right now y'all are so caught up in what y'all need to do. And it's so weird because this is in your 11th house as well. And I feel like, and that's because that's a Scorpio card, I feel like some of y'all are not, they just checked me out. Okay, sorry. I feel like some of y'all have been working so hard into doing certain things that you kind of mentally or emotional or mentally checked out, and now you're dealing with the emotional. Hold on one second. Sorry. Like I said, with Scorpio rising, some of y'all are mentally checking out of what you were, or you emotionally checked out. And because of Sidereal Capricorn risings emotionally checked out, you got your work done, you're still having to deal with the emotional debt that came with everything. And because you're dealing with the emotional debt that came with stuff, you have to understand that no matter how hard you work, your emotions will still follow. If you're not dealing with the emotional parts of things, you're not doing yourself any favors. So you have to take care of your emotions even when you're working. If you're not, you're just going to keep faltering over and fumbling over. The reason why things aren't quote unquote perfect and how you want to is because you're not good at maintaining the overall picture. Your work and your affirmation or your goals don't make you. They don't make who you are. It's nice to have, but if that was the case, everybody would be happy. It would just be a whole bunch of goal chasing. But if you're not taking care of your emotions, you're not taking care of the fortune part. You're not taking care of actually being mentally healthy and mentally stable. So as long as you're going along that route, again, you're not doing yourself very much favors at all. You're just creating more problems because you think you can ignore your emotions and emotional priorities for work. You want to make sure you're creating in-depth relationships, things that have meaning and purpose in the heart. You know, Scorpio does have that energy, even though it can kind of get cutthroat. We only crave connections that mean shit. You know what I'm saying? It really comes from like that soul energy. And if Scorpio rules over the genitalia, that's the sacral chakra. That's your creativity. So you have to be able to rely and go on that. If not, you're just, again, you're messing yourself up. One can't go without the other. You can't be happy just based off of quote unquote success. It's not fulfilling in the end. It's not doing you any favors. It only creates a void that you're going to always try to chase with money. And then what? When you chase everything with money, you're not going to really get much out of it but money. And that money can't fix your issues. You could go to therapy for it, but if you're not actively wanting to deal with the trauma, you're just going to be unhappy and rich. And I mean, I guess that's the life you want to live. But get out that Capricorn shit. I don't like when y'all Capricorn placements do that shit. It's so pitiful. Y'all bad bitches and, you know what I'm saying, boss niggas and, you know, boss ladies. But, I mean, it don't mean nothing if you not actively getting your life together. So, I mean, cool. So Sidereal Aquarius rising. So let's get to mid-month. So, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I showed the Capricorn card. This is the Capricorn card. It was the Queen of Cups reversed. And then for Sidereal Aqua risings, I got the Page of Pentacles reversed. If anybody misses this live, it's going to be on my YouTube channel, so don't worry. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like some of y'all are not understanding your goals anymore. I feel like, and I think it's because this card is Capricorn in your 12th house. So some of y'all are not understanding the goal work. Like, you have the vision. The vision is there. But putting it down on in the physical, y'all a little bit lost. Like I said, just write down your ideas. Think and figure out how to make it connect. You're not going to be able to get things to connect if you're not putting yourself out there or looking for avenues. Because if you're keeping it locked up in your head and keeping it as an active thought or things to talk about, it don't really mean shit. It won't hold no weight. It won't become a manifestation. You have to actively put into the universe, I want to make this happen. Let me try this. Let me go here to see things happen. You'll get the ball running and the opportunities going from there. Sidereal, last but not least, Sidereal Pisces risings. It was short for Aquarius because, I mean, it's straightforward. Y'all be in y'all heads too much. Y'all be wanting to do this and do that and make it make sense. Put this shit into the physical world. Like, y'all have Sidereal Aquarius risings have a lot of good ass ideas. The problem comes in is when y'all try to, and I made this a post before. It's kind of like I compared Aquarius to like Sunny D. You know how they say Sunny D tastes like what it's like somebody who read what orange juice tastes like, and then they like made it based on what somebody else experienced and they read from. That's exactly. And look, y'all gotta get it together. Put this shit in the physical world. put this shit in the physical world. I'm gonna put this as a side note for y'all. Put this shit in. Look, this is an Aquarius card too, but we gonna get off y'all. You know, y'all need to make sure y'all are fully experiencing what you're trying to do, and then you'll be able to put it into the physical. It has to be physically understood, not just mentally. Because if you can mentally cook it in, your body has to adjust to it. Then you can know where to go from there. You have to make this a mental and physical conduit, and it has to flow through your body. It has to flow as an energy. You have to move with confidence. I feel like some of y'all have confidence and grounding issues. Get grounded, stand firm in what you want, in your beliefs, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're innovative. You're creative. You got this. Like, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. But Sidereal Pisces Risings. We got the King of Swords for y'all. So this is Gemini. So this is like some 4th house issues that you're having. This card is in your 4th house. And I wouldn't even call it an issue. I feel like y'all are understanding of your generational trauma. And because you're understanding of your generational trauma, you're knowing how to go and flow through this. You're not making this a thing where you're stressing yourself out. You're not overthinking this. I think you're actually starting to understand the confusion and clutter that comes with your life. And you're knowing and learning how to better navigate your systems to your benefit. And you knew that started with your past. Your family past, what you've dealt with there. Because if you could get over your inner child or your familial wounds, you'll be able to get through damn near anything. Nobody can challenge you or be like, oh, you made my inner child feel this because that's how my parents treated me, this is how my family treated me. You're fine. You get through all of that. So Sidereal Pisces Rising, I wouldn't really trip off of your progress. Even if it feels shaky right now, at least you're trying. I see you actually making an attempt here to kind of think about, okay, I get my emotional part, but what the fuck does this mean? Like, how can I make sense of this to heal? I see you getting more into the cognitive part of it, and that's actually a very good thing. I don't want any Pisces placement in general to feel like we're just emotional people and we don't have thinking. It's about learning to incorporate the thinking, because we are able to understand illusions because we are cognitively in a realm where we're able to understand what this energy means in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to be in it to know what we feel and what we go through. And as a Sidereal Pisces Rising, you're in that mode. You're personifying that mode all the time. So right now, it was a matter of you knowing, hey, I have a brain, I have an awareness here, I'm aware. And you're not in that primordial fluid anymore, where you're able to kind of carve out what exactly are you looking at, what you're witnessing, because you're realizing right now, what you see is exactly what you're about to get. It doesn't get any, clear cut than that. And you're realizing life is a little more simplistic than what you thought. Pisces risings and placements have a problem with making everything complicated when it's really simple. And sometimes the complications come from trying to be in denial about certain things and try to act like, oh, maybe it's not. No, you know what the fuck is going on. It's just about following through on that. I guess closing message for mid-month. Closing message for mid-month is the card that I got on the bottom, which is the 5 of Swords. And this is Aquarius Venus energy. I want everybody to take note and to understand that you can't let anybody take anything away from you. You are the control factor. You are yourself. You are the power. I think I talked about this 2 weeks ago. You're just amazing. And I feel like a lot of y'all try to put so much pressure on where you should go, how you should be, and things of that nature, that you don't really understand your own potential, because you feel like, oh, what somebody did or what they said about me is the end. If they're only like a fraction of your story. They really don't mean shit. Like, they don't. Like, you've done way better. They're not the pinnacle of your life. They only make you feel small because it only took that one break. Like, that was like your, like, low-key your 13th reason or some shit. No, Don't let them be your last straw. Fortify yourself. Keep going strong. Like, you got this. Oh, Nikki's on live. Yay. But anyway, I realized, wasn't I supposed to do this live like next week or something? I'm a little bit early. I need to stop. I'll be doing too much. Happy new moon. I already did a dissertation on the new moon on Patreon, so I'm not talking about it here. Period. I gave y'all a lot. On my YouTube channel, make sure you're subscribed. I go through every single rising sign. I gave y'all a card for mid-month. And now that I'm realizing it's not technically mid-month, I wasn't supposed to be on here today. I'm going to give this to y'all and then not do anything else next week until the time I'm supposed to do it, because I messed up. But I'm glad I did this early so I could focus on really good content for y'all. I have so much content coming up, like, or I don't like calling it content no more, because like it be giving me like it gives very influencer, it gives very force, like this is authentic. I say spiritual art, spiritual guidance. I could work on more spiritual guidance for y'all, more astrology, works of art for y'all on my site. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all not gonna see me on live for another 2 weeks, a week or so. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Bye. Thank you.